Mike, I'm going to teach you how to do something pretty useful today. I know you have an iPhone, and a lot of children use it to play fun games. It can be tricky when kids are using iPhones or iPads because they can get into applications they're not supposed to or call people you don't want. Today, I need you to watch and listen very closely as I model how to lock an individual into a certain app. If you listen closely, you'll be able to lock an individual into an app on your iPhone or iPad. Once you have learned this skill, you can be worry-free when letting children use your iPhone or iPad. So Mike, I need you to have your eyes on me so I know you're listening. Where do your eyes need to be?
On you.
You're definitely listening. Yes, Mike, your eyes need to be on me to show me you're listening. Now Mike, what are we learning today?
How to lock an individual into an application on an iPhone.
Great, Mike. Yes, we are learning how to lock an individual in an application. Before we start, I want to go over what we've already learned. Do you remember where to find the guided access in your phone or iPad settings?
Yeah, it's under the General and Accessibility tabs.
Excellent, Mike. To get to guided access, you first go to General and then Accessibility. Great job. Once you're in Accessibility, how do you turn on guided access?
Scroll down until you see it, click it, and then turn it on by entering a passcode.
Yes, Mike. You have a great memory. You scroll down and then click Guided Access. Once there, you turn Guided Access on and enter your passcode. Great job, Mike. Now, once Guided Access is activated, do you need to keep turning it on?
No.
Great, Mike. Once Guided Access is on, you do not need to turn it on again unless someone turns it off. Now let's get started. We are going to learn how to lock individuals into a certain app. All we need for this activity is access to an iPhone or an iPad. Now, Mike, what do we need for this activity?
An iPhone or an iPad.
Yes, Mike. You need access to an iPhone or an iPad. Now, Mike, what will you be using today?
An iPad.
Now, can you use guided access the same way on an Android?
No.
No, you cannot. Excellent. I am teaching you this for only Apple devices. Now, Mike, can you lock individuals in an application if guided access is not turned on?
No.
You are 100% right. Guided access has to be turned on in order to lock an individual into an app. Great. Now that we have our Apple devices and guided access is turned on, I am going to show you how to lock an individual in an application. To teach you, I'm going to model the procedure. Make sure you're listening. First, turn on the app you'd like to use. Next, click the home button 3 times quickly. Lastly, click the start button that appears. I know that was a lot, so I'm going to say it one more time. Are you listening?
Yes.
Great. First, turn on the app you'd like to use. Next, click the home button 3 times quickly. Lastly, click the start button that appears. Now let's see how well you are listening. How do you lock an individual in an application?
By going into the application, hitting the home button 3 times quickly, and then hitting the start button.
Excellent. You really seem to be getting it. Alright, let's see how well you're listening. Mike, after you turn on the application, how many times do you click the home button?
3.
Great, you click the home button 3 times. Now, I click it slowly, right?
No, you click it quickly.
Excellent, you click 3 times quickly. If you don't do it quickly, it will turn off the application. Great. Now, Mike, after I click 3 times, do I click the start button?
Yes.
Great, Mike. You do click the start button after you click the home button 3 times. Now, can I lock a person into an application without the guided access being activated?
No.
Great, Mike. Guided access needs to be on. Once guided access is activated, do I need to turn it on again?
No.
Great, Mike. Remember, to lock a person into an app, you first choose the app, click the home button 3 times quickly, then click the start button. Now, Mike, watch me as I demonstrate how to lock someone into an application. First, select the application you'd like to use. Click the home button 3 times quickly, and then click the start button. Now, Mike, which device are we supposed to be using?
An iPad or an iPhone.
Excellent. An iPhone or an iPad. Again, how many times do you click the home button?
3.
3 times. Yes, Mike. You click the home button 3 times to begin guided access. Now, Mike, once you have clicked the home button 3 times, are you finished?
No.
What do you have to do?
You have to hit the start button.
Excellent, Mike. You still have to select the start button to lock an individual into an application. You are going to feel safe when you allow your young nieces and nephews to use your phone. Now, Mike, I now want you to lock yourself into an application. Can you say aloud and demonstrate the steps for me?
Sure.
All right.
So first, you're going to pick your application. Next, you're going to hit the home button 3 times quickly. And then you're going to hit the start button.
You did it. Awesome job, Mike. You did that effortlessly. You seem to know how to lock someone into an application. You're going to feel at ease when you're letting children use your iPhone or iPad. Mike, now that time has passed, I want to see how much of a master you are at locking a person into an application. Now, Mike, once you have chosen an app, do I click the home button 3 times to start guided access?
Yes.
Great, Mike. You do click the home button 3 times to start guided access. Now, do I click the home button slowly?
No, you must click it quickly.
Yes, Mike, you click the home button quickly. I can't trick you. What do you have to do? What do you have to do after you click the home button 3 times?
You have to click the start button.
Yes, you've got it. You select the start button after you click the home button 3 times. You now know how to lock an individual into an application. Later, we will learn how to unlock someone from an application. Hope you had fun!